Okay. Well, it's certainly been a while. The last stream was on the 3rd, so it's been like 20 days. But welcome. Today's only going to be a quick one because we're still busy and we've obviously had Easter holidays and everything like that, so we're going to just see what we can do. I need to turn my music down from my end because it seems to be really shouty. There we go. Right, where are we at? Kind of just... Did we just miss an entry? Possibly did just miss an entry. We'll see. Where are we? What we're doing? So yeah, gold literally was at, look at that, 3,500 pretty much. We put that bar there, go into the coordinates, look at that. 3,500 003 is pretty much where my line is, but and it hit it perfectly. There must have been endless sells at that round number figure and just fell off them this morning. What are we looking at now? Did we miss an entry, or are we going to just end up selling off into it? Not sure. It's still the words still kind of feels a bit as if it's a downtrending since that point this morning there at 35 maybe. I suppose we could be breaking and retesting to go long. Question is, do we take the chance on it? Yeah, I think we will. Shall we? Let's buy now. See what happens. Potentially it's just going to keep going straight clean through. Looks like it. We wait for confirmation. I don't think that's gonna respect it. Just because we've had it was too strong, really. Oh, that's jumping down to there, isn't it? So the question is, does it continue? Does it respect this sort of level here? I'm feeling more continue. Get rid of this line for a second. I'm using a different fair value indicator. I'm not quite sure how well to trust it just yet. Just trying to work out whether this is the top of like a reversal pattern we've got going, almost like a head and shoulders, you know, but the where or how does it break? There's the neck. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to put this one back, because we definitely didn't have this bullish one there a second ago. And we're going to, let's set it to wick, show last 7, maybe put it at 0.5. That's going to drop. Is it going to just respect this area on the left as an order block, or is it going to push through? Very jumpy around this point. I feel like it's picking up buy orders, but it could at any minute just sell off, so I don't really know. Like the signal that we've got to go bearish there, the candle was white, so it's not fully confirmed. Which is fair. Seems to be. Apologies, there's the doorbell going and the dog barking. So one thing I've noticed over the last few days is my stop loss in comparison to the volume volatility of the candles. So even London session, the candles are a lot bigger and a lot more like more movement in them. So I think I'm going to have to potentially double the size of my stop loss. We'll see. I'll have to just monitor it. Like now, I'm really not sure what it's even wanting to do. We're inside conflicting signals. I hate being inside conflicting signals, but this is a sign. So if we got an origin order block check from where we've wicked, and then now we've got this order block that's picked up from the check. That does say bullish, but to confirm we need a break above this sort of downtrend. Like it's a very small section, this is only like 20 minutes, but we need a breakout. If we get that breakout, then maybe we can push to this higher or past from historical. At the minute I'm trusting more the bullish. We didn't get actually any signals there. We haven't broke back out of it yet. So if this one breaks out, we'll probably get another green arrow. but it's will it won't it. Just from the same as where I've just drawn this line in here. Is it that or is it that? And we're just in this little channel. Because if it respects this, then it can sell off and it can come down to here. And then if it gets to the bottom of this channel, then we're still picking up that order block to be able to push, you see. So it's conflicting in my mind. We need like a breakout. So like here is a fair value gap that it's respecting. So if it breaks that, it might retest and then push. That could be our entry long. I'm not sure, because you can just draw endless lines. You could say that we're starting to recover, making higher, and then it broke, tested the underside and made a lower. I'll leave that there for now. That's like sort of like this. If we get the breakout, we've got flat volume, we're making more flat volume. It was like a consolidated area. But to me, because there's no power pushing through, it feels as if it's going to be turning and then it's going to just suddenly drop and it will clear out all of this. So, I don't know. But equally, it could just suddenly buff through, break up, turn this fair value gap into an inversion and then become bullish. I guess we just got to wait. Oh, it's flicking down now. Yeah, see on the 5 minute, these trend lines just seem a little bit, you know, wrong. You could say it's like that and it's already broken, and this was the test to go bullish. I'm going to delete them. Delete them all. I've also had a respect to the sell there in this 5 minute break. I mean, I guess there's a chance that it could push up, but feels like it's waiting to break at the minute. They're just sitting in a flat area. Don't know. It could. For me, I feel like if it goes down, there's nothing to stop it. Like it can come further down, but if it goes up, I feel like there's like, you know, these big wicks sort of blocks as resistance points and pivot points. So it's either going to blast right through because it wants to go up, or it's just going to suddenly sell off. And I feel like it's going to sell off. We need that clean break. A new candle. We've closed that low into the wick. Good. Yeah, that's really good. Where do we think it's going to push to? In here we've got a little section.
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely stand.
Oh yeah, I've got all my back testing stuff there, haven't I? Let's delete all of those.
I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night.
Let's just look, where are we? Like, we're trying to clear it down. We could just have. Maybe we're just like wicking to check that order, the sell order, so to speak, to then push off. But the volume's not quite there yet. We need this candle to flip and break to the downside, I think. But if it's just going to go and push up, which it looks to be doing, close back into it now without a wick. Okay, we top wicking on that one. Like I just want to catch a nice trade and then I can just turn off and get on with my day. And then as soon as you can look at it, it's just like boring movement and no good signals.
Can I hold on to something? Never thought you would come back. Can't believe you'd remember those times. We laughed and cried.
Oh, it's going down at least.
Watched the sunset fall through the sky. We were younger, never thought we'd say goodbye. Now we say goodbye. Did I lose this chance for one last dance? With my shaking hand, I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to, you know, but I'll never let go.
Right, how do we react here?
All you ever said. All you ever said. Oh, I'm not the one to tell you what to do, but tell me now, is it right for you? 'Cause we've been talking, keep on saying maybe. You got me hoping we're a possibility, but I don't know what's going on inside your mind. You keep on running back to him, even when he don't treat you right. And all I wanted was for you to just be happy. Ask you what you want, but all you say is maybe. So maybe you'll be happy.
This is the check back up. This could be a check back up for a sell.
After I leave, maybe all along I was just being headstrong. 'Cause in the end, darling, maybe I was wrong.
Oh, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to enter into a sell now.
Maybe you'll understand after I'm gone. And in time, I hope that you'll find
It's definitely not the way to trade, but
all you ever said was
65.14. Well, I'm already at a loss, so that's good. Might have been a little bit early. We'll see. Get rid of that because that's not accurate for the minute.
yeah, maybe I'm to blame, going insane, thinking I could change ya. Yeah, or is it just a game that I can't even play and your love's a treasure? But tell me, did I ever do you wrong? Give me a reason from going. I focus on the stats, forget looking back, but for real, it's all how I'm moving on.
Turning bullish.
I don't know what's going on inside my mind. Why
Yeah, maybe it has just picked this up as an order.
could both know it never was mine. Cry never goes, but never was alive. It all went wrong, but never was right. Tell myself I better want somebody alive. 'Cause maybe you'll be happier without me. Maybe we'll be better off after I leave.
And now that one's turned green as well with volume.
'Cause in the end,
Always good.
maybe I was wrong. But maybe you'll see that I could bear the world.
Oh, we're going to be out. It's about to jump.
After I'm gone, and in time I hope that you'll find some clarity. 'Cause all you ever,
This is why it's the way that you don't do it. Even if this trade suddenly drops off and works out, it will be more luck than skill in that respect.
maybe you'll see that I could bear the world. Maybe you'll understand after I'm gone. And in time I hope that you'll find some clarity. 'Cause all you ever said was maybe.
You can see by the size of the candles how small my trade is, which is why I feel like I'm going to have to change the stop loss to twice the size, risking half the amount, but well, there you go, that's that one gone. You watch it now, it's wicked into my stop loss, it will sell off. No, maybe not. It's quite a strong low to get past. I don't know why I feel like that, but I just think because the bounce was so strong to structure. There's probably a lot of buyers in and around this price point. We're doing alright. We did re-enter into another sell. Literally at the top when it wicked me out, I just clicked straight back in. Stupidity, but at least we're in it. Still making profits at the minute, but I'm not in that. When I was watching this turn green, I realised that obviously I had like a stop loss level around here somewhere. I don't know where exactly now, but looking at the level, we've got this one that broke here. This candle close and open would probably be the likely pivot point. So when we got this one up to here, as it jumps down from sells, I just entered into a trade. We've caught both these candles down. I'm just going to hold it now, because if this floor breaks, I'm hoping it does, then we could be looking for like down to here maybe, or two. Which makes sense because that's where that first one is down there as well. Yeah, so fair enough. If we catch that runner. So, where's my actual entry point? Where am I? Oh, my stop loss is already in break even. But let's work on entry price. 34.65, 34.65, 0.78. Stop for now can just be put to 100 because that's where I'm at, and profit is 4.27. What was I going to say? 0.27. Okay, so that's like a lot. I could definitely do that. It's not even at the first one of those. Look. Equally, it could just do what it's doing now and just being like, sod you, mate. You want to make that much money? How about no? And looking at the way that that candle just flattened out, I would say that that is exactly what it's saying to me. Especially because we've got stop loss like here at the minute. 65.4. Lower than that. I like higher. 65 point. There. And knowing what the charts are like, it's going to go take you out for minimal and then carry on dropping off. Similar to here. I like here as it's going to break down. I mean, that is a pretty flat doji. Very small bullet, bearish candle. Very flat doji. Strong bull. I'm not sure what it's checking into, but hopefully just fresh air to carry on dropping. Would be nice just to see it suddenly fall off, wouldn't it? Gold shouldn't be at $3.5 an ounce anyway. We've still got 20 odd seconds on this candle. We really need to close below. And then over this side, what have we got? There's a slight order block there, slight order block there. This one's kind of been cleared out. This is where we're aiming pretty much. Oh, it's pushed back down again. It's closed literally at the bottom of those wicks. It's just past this, so there is a bit of an order block there. But then this has been reacted off of because this is the low that we've just broke. See if I can get them both on screen over here. So here's probably quite a strong reactive area, but we could just bang, push through, keep dropping, keep going. There's a gap there, and there's a gap there. Like there's some huge buy imbalances that will probably need filling. It's just if it reacts off of these in a sort of fast manner. I'm going to drop again. Yeah, I do think we're about right down here. Okay, so candles turned pink. Good. Right, so we're right on top of these gaps now. The big imbalances to fill. It's probably going to try and swallow them up and then maybe wick back up. No, we're smashing through. Good, good. Keep going. Right. Stop loss now 58.82 on this candle. I moved it to there. 82 up there. just in case we get a really big reaction. I know that's a lot to lose, but this is also more to lose. The big wick, you see, that's like 50% wick on that candle. It could continue to push quite happily. I've seen many bearish candles that all have got sort of bottom wicks and then they just get stronger. The wicks get less. But equally, given this area here, we've closed right into this pocket there. Well, not closed, sorry. We've wicked into this pocket here. So candle turning bullish, double wick bottom for a pivot seems highly feasible. Uh, 10 seconds left on this, so that is actually, we need it to drop quickly to feel comfortable with the continuation. Close doji with a body. A good sort of reversal. We get a big, we'll have a green candle now that will close like up here. That will be solid reversal, but we'll get stopped out. Or it continues down, makes an internal order block for the next time it comes back up to it. I'm tempted to be more aggressive with this stop loss right now, just because it feels like it wants to be more bullish off of the historical data from here. And then if I'm aggressive with my stop loss, if it sells like it's sort of attempting to, as long as this doesn't wick, and then if it sells, we know we're still secure. Where do we want to go to? Because we are starting to wick back up now. We're on full doji candle. No, that's, yeah, that's bullish. That is right. Stop loss. I'm literally just about to be out this trade. Yeah, I'm gone. Okay, so stop loss was there. No, it wasn't. It was about up here. For the aggression. So there we go, 80 pips. 8 to 1. 8 to 1 trades. Made back. Well, this the little entry up here, that was a loss, obviously, but we just made 7 times more back on that. At least 6.5, even if it had wicked through. What do we reckon though? Sitting around that gapped area. This is the gaps I'm talking about here. Got gaps in the candles where the price was jumping, but it needed filling, and we've come down and we filled it into this area. And now we've pivoted, and if this closes bullish, then we've done wick checks on the way up. Cool. Well, that's fine. I've got the one trade that I definitely wanted for the day. So at least if I don't get any more, we're all right. Oh well, seems to be selling off, isn't it? Quite a few of those little like green bump up, sell off, little bump up, sell off, bump up, sell off. I'm still quite happy with taking that trade though. Like it, you know, there's a chance it's going to run down to where my target would have been, but looks like it will, to be honest. Oh, there you go. Wow, tapping that, nice. Going to close down there as well, isn't it? 10 seconds left. Yep. Still no, 81 pips on that trade. Minus 10. 10 was it? Yeah, because the one... Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Well, it looks like we've broken it now. We are starting to sell through. Then what? Maybe I should have left my stop where it was. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, look at that go. Jesus. All right, mate. Chill out. We've done it again, look. 1, 2, 3, bullish. 1, 2, 3, bullish. 1, 2, 3. Is this going to go bullish? Or is this going to suddenly flip and just be like, no, I've broken. I've broken and down we go. I mean, the bullish action is sort of like weak, mid-range, stronger. So potentially the next one will be the one that breaks to the upside. And the sellers will be exhausted. Hoorah! Okay. So we have fallen off some more. Nowhere near where my TP was, but we are having a big reaction there. What level is that? It's filling, there's a fair value there. Effectively, that's the bearish fair value. It's kind of clicked into it, and now it's checking because there's a gap there as well. And there's not, it's only showing it on TradingView, to be fair. It's not actually on my exchange, but wow. I'm partly glad that I'm not in this trade, to be honest, because I'd probably be panicking. Or well, even if I was trading stop, I'd have been stopped out there regardless, so I wouldn't be panicking. Hey, we've broken. Potential going to be a retest, or it's just going to keep driving. Right. So we pushed right back up into it. It's that one from there, isn't it? But then this is quite an order block and a pivot point and where our TP was. But if we had held all the way down. I'm going to click into a sell. $46.02. We'll take a little punt on this. $46.02. That puts in quite low down on that candle actually, but so do we do a 1 to 3 or do we do a 1 to 10? I mean, if that's going to drop, that's got a long, I don't know, it's quite risky. There's some volatility going on with these candles. They're getting bigger, the wicks are larger. What are we looking at though? Here, maybe there. I mean, that's about where our take profit is. $26.92 is 1910. Let's go with that. It's slightly ridiculous. Probably a bit greedy. Tempted just to bring the SL straight in now. Just in case we get a big flick in about there. Yeah, okay. What's the coordinates on that? 45.73. I'm down to about there. Alright, well, we went to 69, so that'll do. Doesn't seem interested in respecting, does it? Oh no, yeah, we've wicked back down. But we are getting shallower. With each move, we're getting like that sort of shallowing out, pushing, coming down, and now this looks to be turned like it's shallower again. There's a chance that it might push back up to here as an order block before it sells off, if it's going to sell off. Because when I was saying here about like 1, 2, and 3, the bullish getting stronger. Oh, there we go. We're out of that one. When I was saying about the bullish getting stronger. Well, that would. I'm glad I moved my stop loss, because that would have just literally taken the loss there. We pretty much break even on that. So yeah, you could just had that feeling, because this one didn't break to the downside. Just had that feeling that it's pushing back up and in. Here we go. Now we've cleared a fair value. Are we going to respect it and sell off? I don't know. I'm just going to drive. Because like I say, this literally just said about pulling up to here and then hitting a sell off. Feels like it wants to do that. Well, maybe not. No, it looks like it's going up. Yeah, it's driving. Five seconds on that. Still going. Okay, so it is disrespecting this as a sell for now. Probably should have had the buy down here, really. What is it doing? What are we doing? It could just be a wick matching. Does that turn back up in the last 10 seconds? Nope, definitely not. We're gone by now if it was. Fault. Yeah, so it's just cleared it out slightly, hasn't it? Respecting that was support, break, check, respect. Continue sell off. Yeah. long as this isn't still hanging in that, isn't it? It could just take this as a order block anyway, couldn't it? Just come down, and now this is weak, so if it goes, it's going to keep going. But I'm taking a long entry. Let's have a little gamble push on this one, shall we? Uh, 49.17. This is going to be the last trade. It is 62.08. Well, it's quite a way up actually, isn't it? Cool. Alright, let's definitely move that stop loss up. Price wants to wick it, doesn't it? Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, we need to clear this zone. Closing inside of it is good. Like this candle here, that is good. But we need to truly clear the zone. And then I'm aiming again at this as a structure break point for pivot to continue sell off. So that's why my target is there. If we get there and make it, then we're golden. We'll take that. 129 pips. Ooh. See, this could be an order block area. Okay, I'm being quite aggressive again with the stop loss. Maybe I'm not as aggressive as I thought. 52.14. Possibly. I mean, the 3-to-1 is pretty much the close of this first candle, so I'm about 25 pips secure profit. No, yeah, look, it is respecting this here. It's not closed outside it. Only got 10 seconds left on this candle. And we're about to be gone. Oh! No. Yeah. No. I've closed anyway. Oh, damn it. Got itchy trigger finger. Okay. I closed here. If it literally comes any lower than that, we would have been ticked out anyway, but okay, yeah. So there we go. Right decision. For the aggressive stop loss, you would have been taken anyway. So it's another 38. I'll take that. Yeah. Nice little catch just to catch that long there. You watch it. Yeah, I think that sound as a pound for the last trade, really. It might keep running. Looks like it wants to. The overall structure of everything looks quite bullish. What's it doing? Think that's the sell-off. Just pull back. Pull back to wick check here, maybe. This is a beat, by the way. I'm enjoying this. Wow, look at that. Yeah, okay. Right at the end of this candle, like the last few seconds, just doo-doo-doo-doo. Like, it's selling off still. Like, it is holding this as a, I think it's like a selling order block, to be fair. Or it's just respecting, is it? I suppose you could say it's respecting that as a fair value gap. Yeah. This is sort of like a prime example of how the bigger candles affect my strategy, really. Because I had to enter in on this candle. I mean, luckily I did, and I caught it, and, you know, it went well. But say I'd had this break and confirmed from this candle here, I'd set my usual, because I either set it here, where it's like just back a little bit, or I set it to near the open or the halfway point, like depending on the chart. But let's just do, even if it was halfway through the fair value, still would have been a loss. Like, I'd never aim at the bottom of the fair value gap, which it would have had to have been to not get stopped out. Especially with this being such a bigger candle, you would just assume that here where it's like wick matching. Because there's no other fair value gaps, and then there's this top wicks here for the sort of start of it really. So it could be down here in line with this. I think either way it is higher risk at the minute, just with the volume. But then, like I say, if I hold on, let's bring that back. Oops, that's not what I'm trying to do. I set that to twice. Even if I'd gone like at the entrance to it, I'd have been very, very close. Very close to being stopped out, but it still would have been a winning trade. So just to compensate or accommodate for the volume, we are breaking up still. Maybe it would have been worth trying to hold that. Wait, I need to wait for a close high before moving stop loss up. We've got a close low, and we could have had stop loss here. Yeah, but the thing, yeah, it's all well and good in hindsight saying, like, you know, say for this trade, having my stop loss here, so we wait for profit and then wait for it to turn and break, and then this candle closes below that low, and then we move our stop loss. Fair enough, but to be that far in, which is probably like 35, 40 pips, then come back to about sort of 20 odd, and then this to drop right down to here, that's like nearly, well, if that's 80, that's nearly like 100 pips. Or 10. I don't know how it works, to be honest. Pips or what? I'm just going to say by that, right, 8. So that's 8, so that would be about 10. It's got to pull back up to about 7. And at this point, it could just keep pushing all the way up, and I've lost like 9 worth and just closing on 1 or 2. If that had just kept going, I'd have been shodded. And then obviously I'd get, yeah, hindsight, like I say, it did come down and close, and then this one closed low. You would then move your stop loss down to here. Returned, this is the turn, wick, we've come down, we've closed. This one here was the break. Then stop loss would what, come down to here or here? Probably here. And then that push up, and that's breaking those highs into it. But then I probably would have held it still because my stop loss wouldn't have got hit as it pushes down. So either way I would have been, yeah, about the same, because I would have missed all of this bit at the bottom because my stop loss would have been up here. Yeah. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's the turn there? I mean, we've kind of wicked into the top of this, so it could be. It looks to be like it's about to sell off. There's a slight curve for the sort of uptrend. It started quite strong and now it's sort of slowing and weakening down. It's not to say that's right. It could just blast back up still, like, but it looks to be curving like as if this is sort of like the highest point, then sell off. Not like a sharp reaction. Whoops. Not like a sharp reaction like here. But then that's like rubber banding, and it's quite fast up, quite fast down, and then you can see it curls and then drops off. And it's like here again, you had the fast up and down, but then it curls and it drops off. So we're up here and it's starting to curl. It's just a bigger, sort of a longer swing, like this one comes up, starts quite sharp and then it gets messy and turns down. I mean, it does carry on, but. And likewise, this one could carry on. Yeah, looks like it. Ignoring that, isn't it? Alright, question is it actually going to push this down and become a bearish or not? Because it's sort of wanting to, but sort of not, but sort of wanting to. Or not. Is it just picking up bullish orders? We're in like a combat at the minute again. Seems to be the moral of the story for today so far. Between these two like here. Seems a bit more jumpy from the bottom than it does the top though. Oh, that was a big drop. But again, like we're hitting into this area, like it's consolidation. Imagine a spring being wound, waiting to just go boing. Oh, okay.
Once upon a time, we were both happy. Everything was fine, then suddenly it leave. I was left behind, broken in pieces. Then you'd reappear. Sometimes we all feel a little afraid. We don't put our emotions on display. But I've gotta be strong. I don't wanna know if you feel it too. Your chances are all gone, and I don't need you anymore.
What are we doing on like other time frames then? Like, where are we in the grand scheme of things? We are checking into this one. First, that's why we're getting some hold up.
Try to toe the line, make you wanna stay. Asking myself why you keep going away. Don't want more goodbyes, so I've gotta say that although I've tried, sometimes we all feel a little unsure. We don't really know what we're here for, but I've got to move on.
Like it's trying to be. Trying to be bearish. But also the whole 5-minute candle is bearish now. We've top wicked and pushed down to the close, but I mean in this range that we've just been looking at, yet again it's just wicking straight back out of that. Unbelievable. What is, look, what is this though? Wait for it to drop again. I actually just have no idea. What are we doing on 15 minutes? Okay, well 15 minutes is like... same sort of thing, just sort of holding up in this area. I'm going to delete this, I don't need that now. Look at that as well. Like, what is this mess? I feel like I'm just becoming impatient. Go, just sell off. Just sell and be done with it. Boom. crack on. And we've got nice little top wick on a 15-minute candle. It's like literally the first minute anyway. We've made a top wick on it. It can just sell off for the rest of it. We finally broke out of that little 1 minute thing. Well, almost broke out of that little 1 minute thing. In the little range. Get rid of these boxes. That's like a... Yeah. I feel like an insane person just nattering to myself about what the candles are doing. Fucking hell. Like, what is going on? Just literally just jump, 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 jump.
Breaking all of the pieces you left in my head. My friends, they spoke against you when they heard what you said. Feelings are better off without this feeling of dread. I'm never good enough for all this time. I thought that we would end up happy, but that was all in my head. I'm ready for the long road ahead. For all this time, we lied about how we would last and that we were alright. But it's fine. For all this time. Tried to get back with me, but I'm better than before. I know that you'll just use me, so I don't love you no more. Let me just fucking
Well, like,
so I can just move on.
so we've gone from
You're not good enough
here
for all this time.
to there.
I thought that we would end up happy, but that was all in my head. I'm ready for the long road ahead. For all this time, we lied about how we would last and that we were alright. But it's fine.
What does that mean? Does it mean it's going to sell off? Bim, 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 bim. This is my current trade. I did have a profit. Yeah, that one there's that candle there. Down here at one point, but I've now moved it to, yeah. Intriguing. I don't really like green. Oh well, I'm about to be stopped out anyway. No. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Yes. Just gone. I was just about to move it down there. Oh well. I was being aggressive against the wicks. I didn't trust them. I just felt like if it came back up here, it's like fucking whatever. Oh, this one more trade nonsense, eh? Sod it. $10.37, 38. So right. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I've got a couple of things to get done, and then I've still got, yeah, okay. Well, that'll do me for today. I think it's been rather an impatient morning, to be fair. Bought a couple down and up, and this little short there, but overall, we're at have a look. Oh, it still is going short, isn't it? There we go. So 10.1% gain on the account today. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that is like bare minimum, not gonna lie. But then, I mean, I am risking less. Probably should have seen that 3,500 was going to be a massive sort of sell-off. Even though there's buyers that want to push it back up, I feel like it's like one of them big round number price caps, isn't it? Where's 3,000? How did we react to it? Ah, yeah. Forgot about that. Right, so yeah, here, nice round number, but there's no real exact pivot. Well, maybe first time we touched it. Yeah, but we broke it still. It like broke through 3005 and then had a bit of a sell off, but just hit that support level. Yeah, it's just free reign from there. Look how fucking quickly that's going up, mate. It's disgusting, isn't it? How fast that's going up. I think if you're a swing trader and you risk enough or have a small enough stop loss while swing trading and you were in gold, mate, you would be minted. Like we're clearly in a massive uptrend, like an endless uptrend. Look, this is daily. I remember trading when we was here at like 2,000 or whatever, thinking, Jesus, like 2,000's higher, and it came down to like 18 something, no, 1,000. There you go. Came down to about 1,000. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm on daily. This was the range when I was doing the gold. This was the range. Come down to about 18, 15. I missed the 15 dip. I was in the 18 dip. But then, like there, when you think like 2,000, the all-time high was here. We've just broke it, and then we stopped it, and we stopped it. And then literally since we broke out of it, it's just been non-stop, innit? For a whole year. A whole year, gold has just gone up. Because that's March 24, February 24 was when it broke out. March 24 was when it had its first consolidation. And I mean, since January, really. Since January, it has just been like, oh, can you imagine just entering a quick like 10 pips stop loss, normal sort of leverage trade or whatever, like down here. Christ. And then just holding it. Fucking mental. Anyway, where are we at? What are we doing? So, nothing really going on that 5 minutes. 1 minute consolidation still in that little rangy bit. Oh. $15 minutes, pulled all the way back up. Right, yeah, that'll do. I think I'm gonna pull it into the stream. Good enough.